Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Amazon Prime original series, Garth Ennis's The Boys. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification, put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at MovieGuy365, and you can also find me weekly over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast, link in the description. Okay, The Boys, the original series by Garth Ennis. I'll admit, I have not had the opportunity to read it. I'm absolutely going to rectify that in the near future. Check that out, the original comic series. But Amazon Prime has put up the first season, which is 8 episodes. And I knew very little going in what to expect. And in a way, I kind of preferred that. I was going into this one based off of what was being premiered over at Comic-Con. It was getting rave reviews. Made me interested in, because I am a huge comic book fan, and anything superheroes, especially shows that deconstruct the superhero. I've always been fascinated with that, that premise. So I was very interested to check this out. I have been able to watch all 8 episodes of the first season, and I'm not going to do any spoilers. I'm just going to give you a broad review of how I feel that the show is, and should you definitely check it out. All right, so basically what happens is the world that is established is a world that superheroes do exist, but they are kind of, for lack of a better term, dicks about it. They're not overly pleasant people. They all have some sort of baggage, except a couple here and there. And the whole premise of the first episode is just regular guy working at his job. His girlfriend comes to see him at lunch, and as they go outside and start talking, one of these superheroes, somebody who is basically the Flash, he just obliterates her as he's running through the street. And just it's a very graphic and adult show, so definitely don't bring the kids to this one. And there's so many adult themes. So, and unfortunately, with her passing, he's understandably angry about this, and just that's pretty much where the story kicks off. There's characters that come along in his path that help him realize his, what was happening and who these superheroes really are. And it's a fantastic setup. And if you see a character on screen, they make no mistake. Like they don't really be obscure about like who these are representing in the actual like mainstream comics like Marvel and DC, that sort of thing. Although I feel it tends, from what I've seen, lean more towards the DC side. So there's definitely some commentary there, but absolutely it's a fantastic. I think the special effects are very, very good. They don't look TV. They look very, very, a lot of times very realistic. There is CGI, of course, but I think it's done very well. It's not just, it doesn't, bog you down. Like when you watch CW shows like The Flash, sometimes the CGI is just atrociously obvious. I didn't get that impression here, and I also appreciated that they didn't really hold back on displaying the powers of the various superheroes. Sometimes they do that just say for budgetary reasons, but I enjoyed how they used it here, and I don't think they overused it. I think they used it just enough, and it made the world feel more alive and realized. I think this show is fantastic. As I said, it's very gory. It does have a lot of violence. There's a lot of adult themes, so this is definitely not for children. But if you are a fan of just seeing how a superhero world in reality could go very, very wrong, this is definitely your show. And the acting is fantastic all around. Your main characters, Carl Urban has a very prominent role, and he's so good in this. He really is. The various actors and actresses that play the superheroes and the other normal humans are just, they're great. I can't think of a weak one in the bunch. They do harp on a couple stereotypes a little bit here and there, but I don't think it's overly harmful or anything like that. And it's just, I think they maybe do that on purpose to an extent. But there's world building to be had here, and I'm anxious to check out a season 2 of this show. I would absolutely recommend, if you have Amazon Prime, check out The Boys. It is worth your time. I'm going to go back and read the series, although I'm kind of tempted not to, because I don't want to be necessarily spoiled on what's going to happen. But I'm enjoying the hell out of this show. I think it's fantastic. definitely check it out. And let me know in the comments if you had a chance to check out The Boys and what did you think. And while you're doing that, in the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. I'll put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.